using these same two ordered pairs, I want to talk about slope-intercept form, which again, slope-intercept form, as it sounds like, y equals mx plus b, n that we talked about earlier is your slope. B is what we'll talk about is our y-intercept, and I'll show that here in a minute, because that's what I'm going to find. Pick either of these ordered pairs. And you can pick either one. I could go through and show the whole thing that I did over here where you swap them, but I'm going to pick what's going to be positive. 1 for y, 6 for x. All right. What was my slope? Well, my slope was 1/3 plus b, right? Notice the b and the 6. Notice the distinction between those two. They're the same. But remember that 6, then I can put it over 1 and say top and top, bottom, bottom. 6 over 3 ends up being 1 equals 2 plus b minus the 2 to each side. And look at what's going on. -1 equals b. Well, that is my b now, to where if I plug back in, y equals, remember my m was 1/3 x minus 1 is my slope. And look back up to this formula where you might have noticed it went here before. That is my y-intercept. That's where you're going to start all of my graphs, is wherever that is. Oh, -1. There we go on the y-axis. Boom. And now if you think this was my rise over my run, right? Up 1 unit over 3. There it is. Up 1 unit over 3. You see how that was my ordered pair, right? That was my over 6, right? Think about this too. What if I did a rise down 1 and a run back 3? Remember how this was a negative over a negative, right? Remember how that was the same thing? Well, that's exactly what's going on here, is that those are my ordered pairs. That is the equation of this line. Now, let's look at another example here with mx plus b just in general.